Governor Patrick is coming to visit. So very excited. The kids are very excited about his visit. I'm pleased to show off the town of Chelmsford and the efforts of my teachers and just the great students that come to here.
I am very, very grateful for the warm welcome today. And I'm delighted to be joined by Senator Fargo and Representative Arciero and Representative Golden, who are here as well. We wanted to come out, and Secretary Revel is here. Where'd he go? There you go, our Education Secretary. We wanted to come out to call attention to the very, very good work that's happening here at this school, and to celebrate you and the good team you've built, and the care and love and personal attention that's clearly being shown these kids and how they are responding to it, even giving up some of their lunchtime to stand with us today. We have focused so much attention and resources on public schools, even at a time when there are tremendous stresses in the state budget, because I know, and all of the officials here know, and more to the point, the faculty know, and the parents, that our investment, every dollar invested in a good school, and in that magic in the relationship between an individual teacher and a student is worth it. That it makes a difference through the life of these young people. We have some extraordinary, we as a Commonwealth have some extraordinary results to show over 17 years of education reform here in the Commonwealth. First in the nation each of the last 3 years in student achievement, third in the world on math and science. We had a chance to visit a math class upstairs, first grade math class, I think it was, where some wonderful work is being done, very, very data-driven. But at the same time, we have a persistent achievement gap. And in that gap are trapped poor kids, kids with special needs or who speak English as a second language, more often than not kids of color. They are our kids too. We care about them too. And so I was very, very proud to work with the Senate and the House and with Secretary Revel on a new education reform bill and sign that into law last Monday. And it gives some new tools, some new rules, some new supports for teachers to intervene in those situations where the school is chronically underperforming or the district, through innovation schools, which is the part of the bill I'm particularly excited about, which create in-district opportunities for new kinds of innovations, new ways of partnering with a group of motivated teachers or a college or a business group, a museum in some cases, to try some new things. To reach the kids who aren't always reached. And also in a very targeted way to raise the cap on charters in those places where the charters can help us close that achievement gap. I wanted to just take a minute before I hand the podium over to say to all of the teachers who are here, we honor you and your work and your contributions and your sacrifice and what you do every day to light a fire under these guys and the other boys and girls at this school, and what you represent in terms of the best of the profession throughout the Commonwealth. Thank you so much. To say on behalf of the Secretary and all the members of our administration, we do not make policy without teachers at the table. And so as this new ed reform bill is implemented, help us make it right. Show us how to improve it, how to strengthen it, where to step back, where to step forward, where to put on the grass, and where to put on the brakes. Because ultimately, as you know better than anybody, it's about these guys. And the kids, and what kinds of ways we leave them feeling like they have been touched by fire, so that learning becomes a lifelong enterprise. So again, thank you for the very warm welcome. We appreciate it. Thank you for your service to the young people of Chelmsford and the example you set throughout the Commonwealth. And with that, I'm going to turn the microphone over to Senator Fargo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Governor, we're so proud to have you here in Chelmsford. I'm delighted you could be here today to witness the kind of learning and excitement that's going on here at the Harrington School in Chelmsford. This is a community that values its young people, and that's reflected in the quality of the schools. The kind of learning that you can sense is going on here as you walk around the building and see the kids. And the kids, you are our state's most important resource. We don't have oil wells, we don't have gold mines, we don't have coal mines. We have young minds that are learning and preparing to go out in the world and change our world to make it a better place than it certainly is right now. So thank you, Harrington School, for having us out here. And come back and visit the State House again. It's been about 8 years since you were there, so come and join us again. We'd love to show you what government is and how it works. Thank you.
Thank you.
First, thank the governor for coming down today with Secretary Revel, especially all of the children of the Harrington who have bared with us here. I know it's Chicken Nugget Day, and I was very tempted when we were in the cafeteria, as well as Representative Golden. I had to.
I saw it.
You know, this just truly demonstrates Harrington School is one of the top-notch schools in the district and the Commonwealth, and the governor has showed his commitment towards local aid in Chapter 70, which is really truly the lifeblood of the school systems, not only here in Chelmsford, but throughout the Commonwealth. And I want to thank him for prioritizing that, and you'll be seeing more details on that on Wednesday in the House 1 budget.
I just have to say I am just in awe of the attention, and I look out in the wings at my staff, and I think that they make it easy to be a leader. It is not easy always. We have challenging times, but you know what? We always pull together as a team to do what's best for children, and I can say that's true for the town of Chelmsford. I'm proud to be a member of their educators. I'm proud to be an educator in the state of Massachusetts with the new ed reform law that's been passed, and the federal government with their new grants under Liz at the top. We're just in an unbelievable time as educators, and I'm just so pleased to be a part of all of it. And mostly, it's about the kids. That's my staff. It's always about the children. It's about what's best for the children, and they're hungry. But I have to tell you one little thing, the secret's out. When I first became principal here, one of the students called me governor. And I have to say I did not correct her. So the secret is out. I am not the governor. But it just speaks to how important a leader at the top is. And if that's how they viewed me, I was very proud of that. But our children know, just by just being young children, how important it is to have leaders who value what it is that we do every day and what we do for them. And they do appreciate it, and I do as well. So thank you so much.
I get the opportunity. It's a real privilege for me to be able to go tour the schools all across the Commonwealth of Massachusetts with the governor when he takes such pleasure in going out and meeting with teachers and students and looking at the work that gets done. And I do it as somebody who's an education professional, so there are things I look for in trying to figure out whether this is a good school or what's going on at the school. And there are a whole bunch of criteria that we might have that we might go down. And I saw all those things here today. Strong leadership, engaged teachers, a really focused curriculum, clear, thoughtful tasks that students were doing. But once you go down that whole list, really it comes down to, in the final analysis, in my mind, looking at it as a parent. Is this a school I'd want my child to attend to? I have a number of children, but right now I have a second grader in a school like this. And I look to see if it's a happy school, if it's a school where teachers are excited about what they're doing and about the subject material and engaged with the students in a way that they'd engage with their own children. And I saw all that today, in addition to the chicken nuggets. I have to make lunch every day for my second graders, so that looked pretty good too. But it's a wonderful school with a great feeling, so it's really a privilege to be here.
Chelmsford has a great reputation, and I think he's here to see what it's all about. And I am pleased that he's taken the time, along with Senator Fargo, to be here to advocate for the town of Chelmsford.
My grandmother used to say, plan for the best, work for the best, expect the best, and make it happen. So many of you are the people that make it happen, not only for the school district, but for this town. We have a great faculty, we have great leaders, and the schools in the town work together. Mr. Cohen is a part of that successful leadership as town manager, Mr. Toronto as the chair of the school committee, Mrs. Hussey, the director of instruction, Mr. Cruikshank, the business manager, and so many others of you. I just want to say on behalf of the town, thank you for believing in these kids. They're doing great, and so are you.
That's great. Any questions? Great, good. Thank you again for having us. We appreciate it.